Welcome, folks. Back again. I'm Jabby Kaway. This is ACHARA KIRK.
Yo!
We're on opposite sides of the globe, communicating through Discord. So there's a little bit of a delay in us communicating with each other, but it's okay. We're making it work. I'm in a hotel in Spain, Barcelona, and ACHARA KIRK is in Hogwarts. So anyway.
Yep.
We're making do with what we can with the lights that we have. Thanks so much for coming back for our reaction to Wednesday. I almost said Addams. To Wednesday. We're watching episode 2. Woe is the Loneliest Number is the name of this episode. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down of our reaction because we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabbyKaway, or become a member of this YouTube channel so you can watch the whole thing with us. No interruptions, no compromises, but you will need your own Netflix subscription so you can open up the episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it'll be like you're watching it with 2 of your favorite pals from the internet. Now, if you're watching this on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Let's jump into this. Here we go. Oh.
Usually
okay, so
I
guess he's
left
dead.
unturned.
I thought he'd maybe he would come back.
How could you miss a dead body?
Because it wasn't there. No footprints, no blood, no sign of a struggle, nothing.
Oh.
My search party looked all night.
Well, your search party must have left their seeing eye dogs at home. I saw that monster kill Rowan right in front of me.
Did you get a good look at this monster thing?
It didn't stick around for a chat.
Maybe it was one of your classmates.
Rude.
Someone is trying to cover up Rowan's murder. That's the only reason to scrub the crime scene.
Is that your professional opinion as the daughter of a murderer?
My father is twice the man you are. And the only thing he murders is the occasional opera in the shower.
You're gonna want to see this.
Oh,
I knew it!
What? No. You called it.
Clearly, Nevermore's most famous alumni picked that up here. No wonder he became a drug-addled madman.
No, it's an illusion.
The casting call must look like Harry Potter.
If Bianca Barclay wins again this year, I will literally scratch my own eyes out.
I would pay money to see that.
Howdy, Rumi. I'm so glad you decided to stay.
I thought you wanted your single room back.
Full disclosure, I don't like living solo, and Thing gives a killer neck massage. It's a win-win.
Oh, wow.
What is the Poe Cup anyway?
Part canoe race, part foot chase, no rules. Just as long as you're lakeside cheering us to victory on race day, or you can just glare uncomfortably. Whatever works for you.
Isn't she pretty good in a canoe race? Am I misremembering?
But when your life becomes a twisted mystery, maybe it's time to lean into it.
What is it?
I saw a skull in a circle.
Yeah.
I need to
Go
speak
find
with
it.
Rowan. I can't find him.
It won't be possible, I'm afraid. He's been expelled. What were you doing out in the woods with him in the first place?
I told you already.
You had a psychic vision, didn't you?
Oh. On top of it.
How do you know?
Your mother started having visions around your age.
Oh, shit.
They were notoriously unreliable and dangerous. I remember at first, she thought she might be losing her mind.
May I go now?
Not until you've picked your extracurricular activity.
How thoughtful.
You need to have picked one by the end of the day. No doubt you'll find something that tickles your fancy.
The last person who tickled me lost a finger.
Do you think that she's like kind of making this up?
Keep an eye on Rowan. Don't let your fingers out of his sight.
As revenge for like whatever happened between her and Wednesday's mom?
Jury's still out. I don't know.
Reem said you'd be stopping by. But to be honest, after your performance at the Harvest Festival, the drama club might be more your speed. What are you? Alto, soprano, or just loco?
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
What?
What was that?
A note only dogs can hear.
Oh, that's
Pitch
wild.
slaps.
I'm surprised with that moment. None of the werewolves freaked out.
Oh, that's true.
Ever shot a bone arrow before?
Only on live targets.
Okay.
She says it's so dry, sometimes I don't even realize what she's saying.
She's gonna hit the bullseye.
When's the last time you saw your roommate, Rowan?
The Harvest Festival.
I haven't talked to him since. So what's the deal with you and Tyler? They can't stand the fact that this school is the only thing propping up their podunk town.
Says the boy whose life was served to him on a silver platter.
Hey, you know, girls in glass houses.
Should throw bigger stones.
At least I'm not an elitist snob.
Wow.
What is up with her?
That actor she was just talking to is an interesting choice because he seems to be like the only grounded performance in this show.
Rowan! We need to talk. Told me I was destined to destroy the school, remember? Where did you get that drawing?
I just went into the woods to clear my head. Then you came after me.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, back off and leave me alone.
She looks like a Scooby-Doo character.
Yeah. And everyone's trying to gaslight her. All right, thing.
That's not his mom, right?
No.
She just works for the school.
She's the house mom.
Right.
Hurry up, thing. Ah.
Ugh.
Ew. Yuck. What's he gonna do? Is that a secret door?
What?
Ah! Shapeshifter!
Does he know?
Go find the suitcase. How has no one noticed a hand just wandering around?
Because everyone's looking forward.
Who is this guy?
You said shapeshifter. You said it yourself.
I know, but... Told you it was that bitch!
How do you lose him in a bathroom with
Something's
no
off.
windows? A lefty wouldn't have failed me.
Mean.
There's an open spot next to me. If you can stand sitting that close to an elitist snob.
Oh, she likes him?
Yeah, they used to date.
Oh, I missed that detail. Sorry. Oh, what? Ugh.
Oh, that's cool.
I doubt Wednesday is impressed by your tricks, Mr. Thorpe.
Admit it, you're a little impressed.
Ooh.
Who can tell us the name of this beauty?
Dendrophylax lindenii.
Otherwise known as the ghost orchid.
First discovered on the Isle of Wight in 1854.
Looks like you may have competition for first chair, Bianca.
Ooh.
Twitchy.
When Rowan showed me this, it confirmed my greatest fear, that I'm going to be responsible for something terrible. Breathe a word of this to anyone and I will end you.
It's such good hand acting. Oh.
I didn't want Elvis to pick up on your scent.
Thanks.
Is he sus?
I thought Rowan was in danger. Turns out I was wrong. Then he proceeded to use his telekinesis to try and choke me to death. I came out here to find something that can prove he was murdered and that I haven't lost my mind yet.
Oh, okay. Now I'm putting it together. I feel like...
What do you mean?
I feel so stupid. He really was murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the other guy in the picture? Oh.
Oh, there's a symbol. It's on the book.
Yeah.
So she's just got to find that symbol on that book.
Is there something I can help you find? I think it's the symbol to an old student society. The Nightshades. I was told they disbanded years ago.
Any idea why?
Sorry.
Is she in on it too?
I was buried.
That purple book's got to be around here somewhere. Start investigating.
It's not very quiet,
Yeah.
but I guess he's in the shower.
Maybe
so it's
he's
fine.
doing a very loud poo.
No, he's showering.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Eyes wide shut.
What's that?
Rowan's full of surprises.
I thought she was gonna have like a vision with it, maybe. Uh-oh.
How'd you get past the housemaster? Use your siren powers?
Not while wearing this. Would it kill you to not think the worst of me for once?
What do you want, Bianca?
To see how you're doing. It's gonna be a Poe Cup finale to remember.
Yeah, I hate to think what you've got planned.
My game's already started. I like to win. Trust me, Wednesday Addams is not the girl of your dreams. She's the stuff of your nightmares.
Her eyes are frightening as fuck.
Also, like, it must be hard dating a siren. You just never know if she's manipulating you or not.
Where have you been?
I'm into it.
Yoko was in the infirmary.
What happened?
Garlic bread incident at dinner. She had a major allergic reaction, which means she's out of the Poe Cup and I don't have a co-pilot.
It wasn't an accident. Bianca's behind it.
How do you know?
Doesn't matter. You and I are going to take her down tomorrow.
You're joining the Black Cats? You're willing to do that? The past 2 years, no other boat has made it across the lake and back without sinking.
Sounds like sabotage.
There are no rules in the Poe Cup, and she is a siren, which makes her master of the water.
Then we just need to beat her at her own game.
How?
They can't tell us how. They gotta show us. It's so much like the upside down of Hogwarts.
Let the Poe Cup begin!
Oh, excuse us.
There, you're gonna sink. Uh-oh.
Oh, she's a
I
cheater?
want to see them transform. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's cool. Whoa, that's a long tail. Oh. Sucks for you. Uh-oh.
Thing.
A sound, maybe? Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Nice.
How does she know what to arm that boat with?
Let's go, it's over here.
Well, she suspected that they were using their siren powers, so they would have to come from the water, right?
Stay here and make sure Bianca can't sabotage our boat.
Thing, I need you to distract a couple of jokers.
Yeah.
All right, kitty. Oh, no.
Oh, what?
It's a freaky child.
You were the key.
Taking a
She's
cat
like the
nap?
Yin Wednesday.
Yeah, it look. Is that the same actress?
No, I don't think so. But it was like the blonde and light colored version.
Oh no.
The final two teams are the Gold Bugs and the Black Cats.
She's obviously got some kind of vested interest.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
I think she's got a vendetta against Wednesday because of her mom, Morticia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! Come on, thing. Smack him in the nose. Yay! Oh, they're gaining. Where's Thing? Run, run, run!
I see a smile.
Oh, there he is. Good job, Thing.
Congratulations to Ophelia Hall. As a former resident, I would be happy to see the cup back on the map after all these years.
Is she gonna notice Wednesday's not there? Is that Poe?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
The last time Ophelia Hall won the Poe Cup, your mother captained the team. I was her co-pilot. Maybe you two are more alike than you think.
I can't get a read on her.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. What's up with her?
Your penchant for riddles was legendary. And this might be your cleverest yet. Because it's not a single riddle. The opposite of moon. Sun. A world between ours. Nether. 2 months before June. April. Beginning and end never found. Circle. Every rule has one exception.
What does it say? What?
Snap.
The answer will
something.
give a sharp cracking sound.
Snap twice. Love it.
I'm a little disappointed they didn't play the music there.
Right? They didn't have to, though. We all know it.
Come on.
Secret societies. Hidden libraries. My mother staring at me in a judgmental way.
Oh. Oh, so many purple books.
How do you know which ones?
Yeah. I guess the one that doesn't have dust on it. There we go. Run.
Who's
The
there?
minute I inch towards the truth. Luckily, I'm not afraid of the dark.
Oh, no. I love and hate when they end it on a cliffhanger because then I'm just like, I just want to watch the next thing, but I know we need to talk about it. But that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm like, yes, just throwing it back to references that we know. I thought, I don't know which Addams family movie it is, but I thought that she and Pugsley did a canoe race, and so I wonder if that was a callback.
Oh, they might have
a canoe to the canoe race in the movie, because I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure that Wednesday is a dab hand at the canoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't.
in addition to all the things that she's super good at.
I don't remember if there was a canoe race, but that sounds entirely like something that could have happened. So
yeah, it was like some sort of pilgrim festival.
Well, the Pilgrim
type
Festival,
thing.
I remember them putting on a show in Addams Family Values where they were like chopping each other's arms off and blood was spurting everywhere.
Yeah.
And people were just sort of shocked. That's what I remember from that movie.
I am really enjoying just the kind of Nancy Drew murder mystery type thing that's happening here, and she's trying to figure it out. I find Jenna Ortega just so charming as the character, and I'm really enjoying just watching her embody this role. I think she's just great.
Yeah, no, I agree. The actress's name is Joy Sunday. She plays the siren. What's the name of the siren character?
Yeah.
Bianca Barkley. Her voice sounds so much like the actress from Daredevil. I mean, she's been in everything. She's even been in Friends. What's her name?
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson, thank you. I couldn't find her name in time. You beat me to it. Rosario Dawson, like every time I hear her voice, I'm like, wow, she sounds so much like Rosario Dawson. Not important to the opinion of the show, but I just had to say it because it's been itching on my brain. I'm like, God, you sound just like her. That's why my brain is so weird. But anyway, Percy Hynes White is, I think, the guy who plays Xavier. And Xavier, like what I was trying to point out in the show is that this is not a good or a bad thing. It's just something I noticed. Of all the actors in the show, he's the only one that feels like if you walked into a coffee shop, he's like someone that you could end up talking to.
Maybe what you're trying to say is that the other characters just kind of feel more like characters.
Yeah, they're
you know
heightened.
what I mean? They're heightened. Yeah. And then he's just kind of more down to earth.
Correct. Exactly. It kind of throws me off a little bit just because he's inconsistent with the rest of the cast in terms of style. You know, it sort of gives you I don't know how to put it, but like a sort of a barometer of how to gauge everybody else in a way. Because even the guy who worked at the coffee shop is weird as well. He's always doing something with his eyebrows. He's always like, he's constantly suspicious of stuff. And you know what I mean? I mean, I don't really know how to classify him yet or what his deal is. We're still discovering who he is. We understand that he also goes to therapy and that his relationship with his dad is not great. And it's very easy to see why. I thought the line where his dad was leaving was a little bit hammy, but it communicates the feeling that you need to know. I mean, you know, keeping in mind that this is targeted towards young adult, it works in terms of communicating what you're supposed to understand. I just thought it was a little bit on the nose. It's an interesting element nonetheless to have that in there, to give everybody some sort of dimension as opposed to just being two-dimensional, you know?
You're right with that kind of sense of him maybe being still a little bit suspect, but I feel like the show's doing a really good job, at least for me, of making me suspect everyone. I'm like, at this point, literally anyone could be the one behind it all. And at first I thought it was the headmistress, but now I'm like, you know, it's probably a misdirect, because if that was the case, they're playing their hand too soon. It's only the second episode in an 8-episode series, and so it's too soon to kind of be like, this is the bad guy. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're just trying to trick us.
I'm trying to backtrack and remember what exactly happened before certain moments, because who is the monster from the woods? It's someone that's already been shown to us. It's someone that we already know. I think that's the obvious
most likely
thing, right? And so my first suspicion was her roommate. She was my first suspicion because like she's like not fully a werewolf, like something kind of off about her. That creature from the woods looked weird. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's her. I don't know. What I was trying to do is like kind of backtrack and go, okay, when was the last time we saw her? Where did we see her at the festival? Who was she with? Because when it came to Principal Larissa Weems, Gwendoline Christie, she left the room. She let the sheriff and Wednesday talk by themselves. So presumably she had enough time to kind of hide, morph, and then come back into the room.
Oh yeah, no, you're really giving this a lot of thought, way more than I have. I'm just kind of watching it and going, oh, everyone's sus.
Right. No, but like that's how she ended up becoming the boy in order to cover up the situation with the school, because she's trying to avoid the school being liable or suspect for anything at all. Because the worst thing that could happen is that it is found out that this monster from the woods is from the school and is killing people, you know? And so she's protecting this sanctuary for these kids, basically.
But then again, the bad guy being a shapeshifter could have just shapeshifted into her at the end, because
that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're right. I mean, it's a possibility. I just don't see why that would happen. All we can go off is what we've seen so far, right? What I'm getting from this is that Principal Larissa Weems is trying to protect the school. That's it.
I definitely get that sense. I am curious about her and the relationship that she had with Morticia Addams and whatever beef they had there. I'm very curious about, but I'm sure we'll find that out along the way.
The guy who is from the coffee shop is Tyler, right? He is the other possible suspect for the monster in the woods.
Yeah.
It's either him or the roommate. I can't imagine it's anyone else.
I did wonder if it was Xavier, but I mean, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
It's doing a good job of making us suspect everyone and just, ask a bunch of questions and want to know more. That's the goal of the show and the episode, and they've nailed it.
Yeah.
Because we're like trying to figure it out and we don't know anything.
Two things real quick that I don't want to forget to say is the effects they're doing with Thing is pretty remarkable, because there are certain instances it's like I find myself asking, how the hell did they do that? When Wednesday's under the bed and Thing walks up, first off, it's cute and funny. The Thing just settles up next to her. I was wondering how they pulled that off, because I'm thinking about the logistics of that arm is there for the actor, right? How is he under the, you know what I mean? And so that's pretty cool. And then the same thing when it came out on the boat, there was like I don't know what you call it, like a footwell or something, and it came out from under it. I'm like, how the hell are they doing this? It looks really good. The only thing I didn't like about that race was there was never a moment where I felt like they might lose. It's the same problem with the first episode. Like, I didn't ever suspect that maybe Wednesday wouldn't win. That was my only thing.
Yeah,
like,
you knew she had to win this one because Bianca got the first one.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, when they did their fencing, right? Bianca won.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And so it makes sense that this time it's Wednesday's turn.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know how I would have felt if she lost again. Maybe it probably would have given me even more reason to root for her to beat the Siren, Bianca. But it's fine. I just didn't. There was no suspense for me. It did leave some intrigue because when she picked up the flag, she encountered whatever that person was.
Yeah, that definitely raises some questions, but I like it. I like how they're blending the supernatural with like being at school and stuff, and it being darker than, say, Harry Potter. I'm really enjoying the whole world that they've created for us here. Like, I just want to spend more time in it.
Well, what I enjoy about this also is, like, while it's a dark version of Harry Potter, it's not trying to go out of its way to edgelord like we've seen with so much content in the streaming space, because everything feels like it's trying to be as graphic as possible. Like, we saw a little bit of violence, but it hasn't been to the point that it just feels like absolute gratuity, you know? How are you feeling about Christina Ricci?
I was really excited that she was in this show at all. Like, I think it's such a nice nod to the movies that she was in when she was Wednesday. And I find her character, you know, quite delightful, especially getting to hear about her backstory. I enjoyed. I'm still a little bit suspicious. Like, I'm literally suspicious about everyone. I'm like, they could just be trying to misdirect us again by showing her as being, you know, she's the only normie at the school. She's an outsider, but actually she's a psycho. It could turn into that. But right now, I'm just enjoying that she's there, and I think she's great. And I love her glasses, and I need to know where I can find a pair like that.
Fun fact about Thing, his name is Victor Dorobantu. He is from Romania, and he apparently is a musician and a magician.
Ah, that explains like the really...
Oh, say it again, it blacked out the audio. Go ahead, again.
Oh, okay. Ah. Okay.
These are the kinds of things that happens when you do YouTube stuff, is like you had a genuine moment and then like something got screwed up and you try to recreate it just to have some consistency and then it feels weird and clunky.
So no, that totally makes sense, because I was just remarking about how deft his finger movements are. That's a real skill, to be able to use your body to act without using your face or your voice at all. And I think he's doing a fantastic job in this show.
Yeah.
Because and you know, it's such an endearing character as well.
Yeah. I think Thing has always kind of been an endearing character, but I feel like they've elevated that to, you know, the umpteenth degree here. And so Victor Dorobantu is also, well, he's credited now as a hand actor, I suppose, because of Wednesday. And he's also credited as a creature performer. But as far as I can tell, Wednesday is his only credit as an actor. I guess everything else he's done has not been in film. Like, how the hell do you find this guy? That's like what's on my mind. How did you all track this person down to involve him in this?
We need someone.
Yeah.
Who's like amazing and using his hands. He had to send in like a self-tape.
Sure.
Where he was like, look at my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, role of a lifetime. I wonder if he gets like residuals and stuff because he has no speaking lines. You know, I wonder how the rules work when it comes to a performance like that. There's this classic rule in the movie space or the entertainment industry space of under 5. So if you have under 5 lines in a show, you don't get residuals. He has no lines. Mm-hmm. So like, how does that work? You know, if you're a character who never actually speaks, how does that? I just am so curious about that. But
I feel like you'd be cheating him out of some well-earned money at that point.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like, what if you're the actress from A Quiet Place? You don't have any lines per se. Like, you're not speaking, but you kind of have lines. Like, you're communicating, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Thing's an endearing character. I think he's probably like a fan favorite by the end of the show. To me, quite ironic considering he doesn't say anything. It's just like a hand. But
Because he's awesome and he just goes around like flipping people off. I love it.
oh, Yoko's. That's actually her name is Yoko. I'm looking at the IMDb. I thought that was a joke, like at Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
Like the character's name is Yoko Tanaka. Oh, all right, cool. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. I'm Jabby Koi. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.